It's your energy as a nominee tonight. How does it feel to be here?
That's a great segue in. It is an honor. I'm going to talk in cliches now, but it's true. There's nothing truer than a cliche. It's an absolute honor and a privilege amongst your peers to be nominated. I remember when Shakespeare in Love, 20 years ago, was nominated for Ensemble here, and what a feeling that was. So to be back here again with the Ensemble cast is phenomenal.
I'm so glad you brought it up because you have worked with so many great ensembles over the years. What's so special about The Handmaid's Tale? I mean, what are those sets like? What are your peers like? What are your relationships like off set that makes this so special?
Well, how to answer that? I think because the subject matter and the narrative is quite complex and dark, it's a testament to our crew and our ensemble and actors. Having gotten through it now nearly 3 years, it tells me that we're very well connected, and there's a great love, and also there's a great focus on what has to be, I think, for an audience who really get the show and how prescient it is. There's a real focus to sort of deliver. So no, it's one of those rare occasions where everyone's on their A game, and that convergence of talent, I feel, to be a part of that is enormous.
Amazing, and you're part of this new, you're one of the shows. It's a streaming show, and people talk a lot about that, and I'm just curious, when you're at home, do you turn on Hulu and binge watch anything on your family platform?
I would love to. In fact, Hulu gave me, I think, a year's subscription, but I live in Europe and it doesn't work there, so I don't get to do any binge watching through Hulu, and I wish I could. They have to change that, right? Let's petition for that.
If anyone can have them change it might be you.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I'll pull them up to my study and have a word with them. But I'm a Brit, so I'm brought up on the BBC, and you have to wait normally a week till you got that next episode. So I kind of like the old school approach of a week and not binging.
Yeah, I like that too. I do that sometimes too, just to feel vintage and turn on the TV. You don't live in LA, as you mentioned, but you come here often, sometimes for things like this, sometimes for meetings, other things. Do you have a favorite place in LA to get a bite to eat, a place to get a cup of coffee or ati? Does anything even compare to what you have at home?
Nothing compares to some of the gorgeous places in LA. I love Topanga Canyon. There was years ago a bit of an artist community there. And so I love discovering things outside of the industry. I have a brother that lives here, so I love visiting him. But in terms of really discovering, I love Silver Lake. I love the not too obvious zones. And downtown's kind of extraordinary. It's obviously quite Disneyfied now, but I remember being here 20 years ago, and it's stunning. It's beautiful.
It's changed so much. Last question, you mentioned your brother. You have some brothers in the business too. Do you guys... You have a lot to talk about, family, life, politics, everything, but do you ever talk about acting together?
Well, the brother that lives here, he's a musician, so I love jamming with him. Not that I can play any instrument, but that's our form of communication. But in terms of acting, no. And we have a sort of new generation of lots of nieces and nephews and such. And so really it's all about, the focus is all about the next generation.
Well, you look great tonight. Congratulations on the nomination.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you look great. Have fun tonight. See you.